There's a story about this little girl and her mother preparing a dinner. Kid asked, "Ma, why you cut the ends of the ham?" Mother replied, "I don't know, we should ask your grandmother." Kid called her grandmother. "Grandma, why you cut the ends of the ham?" The grandma replied, "I don't know, sweetie, maybe we should ask my mother." The kid called her great-grandmother. Kid asked, "Grandma, why you cut the ends of the ham?" The great-grandma replied, "I don't know why you guys cut the ends of the ham, but I did it because my oven was too small." It's funny because sometimes we do things just because that's the way it has always been done. Most of us are always taught that you go to school, get good grades so you can have a high-paying job. It is true for the most part, but it's not the high-paying job that will make you wealthy. Like what Robert Kiyosaki said in his famous book Rich Dad Poor Dad, it is not how much money you make, but how much money you keep and make that money works for you that matters. I have seen a lot of people with high-paying job end up owning a lot of debt. Why? Because of our Filipino money mindset. The first day we get that high-income salary, we tend to think on how are we going to spend it rather than save it. Minsan wala pa nga yung sahod, may naisip ka na ano yung bibilhin mo. As your salary increases, the cost of your living expenses also increases. You started buying car, acquiring that loan, spending money on shopping, buying that expensive shoes, getting that latest gadget, and then one day, little did you know, you are now in the rat race. This is why most people struggle financially. You go to work, get that hard-earned money, you pay the bills, and since this is your salary, you reward yourself by spending beyond your income. This is where most people lost their hard-earned money. And then you don't have savings anymore. Aside from that, you need to pay for your house loan, car loan, credit card, and appliance loan. And the rat race cycle begins because you need to start working again. Rat race is a frustrating, hard-to-break financial lifestyle. If you don't do anything about it, you will be working for the rest of your life. Now the million-dollar question is, how can we escape the rat race? The answer is basic financial literacy. Financial literacy is the ability to manage your money effectively. You don't need to be smart to learn this stuff. But if you are not yet a financially literate person, get yourself there as fast as you can. What does this mean? This means that you sit down and map out a plan. Get control of your spending habits. Minimize your debt and liabilities. Live within your means before trying to increase your means. You will be surprised on how little money you can invest per month at a realistic rate of return it will take to reach your goals. Goals such as at what age do you plan to stop working? If you use your time wisely, it can be your greatest ally of success. Famous Albert Einstein said that compound interest is the eighth natural wonder of the world and the most powerful thing I have ever encountered. Why? Let's take an example. Pedro and Juan both earn 30,000 pesos a month. The difference between Pedro and Juan is Juan saves early. At the age of 22, he managed to open an account and found a 12% interest and invest 20,000 pesos a year for 6 years. Then he stopped investing. On the other hand, Pedro started investing at the age of 28 years old with the same amount of 20,000 pesos a year at 12% interest and then stopped investing also after 6 years. As you can see, both Juan and Pedro invested 120,000 pesos over a period of 6 years. But because Juan started earlier, he made a whopping 9,597,920 pesos. Meanwhile, Pedro, who started the same amount of money 6 years later, made only 4,862,610 pesos when they both reached the age of 62. Juan made 4 million more than Pedro just by starting early. That is the magic of compound interest. At this level, keep it simple, don't get fancy. Start saving on the right investment vehicle today. Take advantage of the health protection but not for wealth accumulation. Sit down with your loved ones and build your emergency fund. You don't need a lot of money to be wealthy, but a well-balanced financial habits will make you wealthy and successful over the long haul. If you start today and invest regularly, you can make it to a phenomenal wealth. Good luck on your investing journey and don't forget to enjoy the process.